Nissan Buluvinaka and welcome back to Radio Pacific 89.4 FM. Love your culture. You're here on your one and only USP's gaming show Level Up with your boy Danny and Navi. Just a quick recap on what we did for our last podcast. We had Krishnil Nand here, one of Fiji's collectors here. Reason being why I said one of Fiji's collectors, because collection of any irregular item is not that popular here, but he is someone who does that. And the unique thing what we found on him was that he had games from the oldest games till the latest games, and meaning gaming consoles from Wii, Nintendo, and even the latest PS5. In saying that, we would like to introduce our very famous guest, Mr. Dan Fiji. Would you care to introduce yourself?
Mula naka nawi Danny. My name is Dan Tanyala, but I go by Dan Fiji. That's my in-game name. So I think a lot of people know me as that Dan Fiji.
So we will start with some of the basic questions. Now, would you care to start?
All right. Welcome to our podcast, Mr. Dan Fiji. It's very honorable for us.
We're really grateful to have you here.
Like we are doing this gaming show for USP to have a big personality here with us, because you're a very famous person and
Honestly, everywhere, on all social platforms.
everyone watches Dan Fiji. Where we talk to our friends, they're like, "Hey, did you watch Dan Fiji's new gameplay for PUBG?" And he was doing that. Oh boy, the he's going around in the bicycle and shooting everyone. Boy,
It's good to be here. It's good to be here.
All right, so let's start up. So my first question to you, sir, is how and when Dan Fiji started?
So basically Dan Fiji started during the pandemic, and but before that, prior to that, we were playing games.
Yeah.
PUBG came out, I think, in the late 2017.
Yeah.
And we started playing it in 2018. And I used to record clips of my games and then post it on our Facebook group.
Yeah.
And that was the only platform that we used to engage in and catch up with others on what they're doing. And also, I remembered back then there were only a few of us that were posting up gaming clips.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't that popular.
Yeah. So I was just basically doing that. And then when the pandemic hit, I was working at FNU that time, and we were working from home.
Yeah.
And luckily, FNU was still paying us for the 2 years that we were working from home. We were still getting paid. And basically, like after a while, I was getting bored.
Yeah.
Just playing. But then and we used to watch this streamer a lot. His name is Boom Nation, and he's
Oh, yeah.
so he's from Samoa, but he's from Samoa, but he lives in the States. So like for us, we connected with that, and and like the word started to go around. Hey, there's this someone guy who live stream as well, and we started following him. Going,
see how the concepts are like,
and then commenting on his streams and stuff. And then after a while, one day I was sitting at home watching him, and I was thinking, wait, maybe like I can do this as well. Maybe someone here can do it as well. So that's how I started.
And like that's straight from that you got the name. Like Dan
So about the name, Dan Fiji. Dan Fiji started when I started playing PUBG, because PUBG Mobile, it was a new concept for a mobile game to be that good, graphically, and also you were able to talk to other people.
In-game.
So back then, people were just playing with random people, and we would jump in the game and just play with random
people.
There was no such thing as like squadding up. Only if you have people that are available, and then you play with them. So because of that, we were playing with randoms. The first question they were asking us, because the whole idea was new, like you talking to this person So the question that they always ask is, "Oh, what's your name
Yeah.
and where
Where
you
are you
from?
from?
What's your name? Where you from?" So I decided I'm just gonna like
Put my name and
put my
where
name and where I'm from.
Yeah.
So
Makes
that's where
sense, simple.
Then
yeah.
Fiji.
So whenever I jump into a game, and if there are Fijians, Tongans, or other Pacific
Yeah.
Islanders in the game, they don't need to ask me
Yeah.
again.
See
Yeah,
your name and he's
yeah,
from
and then the
Fiji.
conversation starts. Oh, you from are you from
Yeah.
Fiji? So
Yeah.
that's how Dan Fiji came about.
Oh. Okay. Another question. So how has it been? Not in just regards to PUBG, but like any other gaming genre. But like, how has it been so far since you began till now?
In terms of
Like,
Your
update
gaming.
if you wanna compare PUBG, but in any game genre. So I mean your latest
oh
streams I've seen you gone to Warzone.
oh yeah yeah so it's kind of like because the thing is when you are streaming
Hmm.
content creation, so there's an audience that is following you.
Yeah.
And they kind of somewhat dictate as well like what you play.
Exactly.
So you'll notice that if I play other games, or if streamers who are known for a certain game play other games, they lose
Yeah.
viewership.
Oh.
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
so that's why like we had to like balance it. We had to balance like what we want to play at that point in time, and also
what
like
people
what
want you to play.
yes, what people want to watch.
Yeah.
And because of that, like PUBG has always like been synonymous with Dan Fiji.
Yeah.
A lot of people jump on. I know you guys play Call of Duty. A lot of people
okay.
a lot of people always jump on and ask me, "Hey, play Call of Duty," but it's hard for me to explain to them
Yeah.
that there's this thing that
need to
I'm
balance your
it's almost like just like a radio station.
Yeah.
You need the viewers in order for to get
like
Yeah.
ads,
Yeah.
so to keep you going.
Going.
So the whole thing is a business model in
Yeah.
itself.
We do what people want you to do.
Exactly, so that we can attract.
Yeah, we just don't do random stuff. We do what people like.
on a
It's
specific
like
content,
TikTok,
and we
yeah.
stick
Like
with that.
people like this certain type of like there's a trend going on and people like this and watch it. So you do that and you
Yeah.
do not do something apart from that.
Right.
Yeah. So
And like in terms of like playing Call of Duty Warzone, I love playing those games.
yeah.
Really frustrating because the internet in Fiji is not really that good. But still like a good game to play.
Manageable.
And the only reason I don't really like play it that much is because first of all is the like internet.
Yeah.
And second is the audience, like I talked about. My audience always like drop, and which means that I had to rebuild it again from like to attract the audience that love Warzone. And the third thing is basically the system that I'm using.
Yeah.
Because when I'm streaming a mobile game, the processing power of running the game is handled by the
Phone.
Yeah, by the phone or the tablet.
Yeah.
So my gaming PC
Yeah.
is just there to stream, and like that streaming doesn't really take a lot,
A lot
out
of
of the
power,
yeah. So when I play Call of Duty Warzone, I have to stream and play from the same PC.
Same PC.
I'm not that rich,
Oh.
so that's
Well,
another reason why like I don't really I love playing Call of Duty Warzone, but I don't really like playing it while
Yeah.
streaming. Because
network connectivity and stuff will be
so
affected.
network connectivity, and then I'm
Processing
streaming.
power.
Yeah, so it cuts a lot of performance.
Yeah.
So that's another. Those are the reasons.
Okay. Moving on. Could you enlighten? Did you face any difficulties? Well, when starting up Dan Fiji and after that,
Yeah,
when Dan Fiji kicked off.
like
I
some of
think-
the challenge.
Yeah, I think the one of the major challenge for me was basically the equipments.
Yeah.
That I needed. Also the finances,
Yeah.
finances all to get them, because since it's hard to find them in Fiji, obviously, if you find one, it's gonna be expensive.
Expensive, yeah.
Like
Honestly,
you're talking
man.
about video capture cards, the microphones,
Microphones.
Yeah.
and then the gaming PC itself. So that's one of the biggest challenge because, like I said, it's run like a business. So once you invest your money into those things,
Yeah.
then the first challenge is to look for those equipments,
Mm.
and then the challenge after that is when you acquire those equipments that can be really expensive, is how do you recover the cost
Yeah.
of those
Yeah.
equipments.
Those-
So that's always like a challenge, and that's also the reason why I've seen a lot of streamers who have started off in Fiji. They are no
Yeah.
longer like streaming because it's
Pacific, like,
yeah,
affected.
It's expensive
it's
Mm.
expensive, and you need to put the time
into it. Yeah.
in
Mm.
order to build the community and start
Yeah.
get things rolling.
Views and
Yeah,
get
it's
your money back.
right, because
Like an investment, or
yeah,
maybe
your
something.
return on your investment.
Investment. Yeah.
So at the end of the day, that I think the reason why a lot of streamers stop doing this is because of that.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's no return anymore, but people have different motives.
Exactly. Yeah. When gaming, when gaming is your passion and you want to do this, and then you have to make it work.
Right,
Yeah. You just cannot just give up on it. Yeah.
right.
Then
Another question. So when did you decide that gaming, in specific PUBG, is like your profession, or something you'd stick on? Like, was it through other people reaching out to you and saying, "Oh, you're really good. Like, you should do this more often," or was it from your own intention? Like,
I so I didn't really see um PUBG or like streaming
Hmm.
as I didn't really see it from the beginning.
Yeah.
But when I started seeing like, oh, people were able to make money off it,
Yeah.
that's like triggered like the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, wait, I can do like something that I love and get paid
as well.
50 cents,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Even from the minimum,
yeah.
still at
Even
something.
1 cent,
Is
like
it-
like no one
Yeah.
like when I don't know about you guys, but when I used to play,
Yeah.
no one pays me 1 cent even
Yeah.
to play. So when I realized that, oh, I can earn 1 cent from playing,
Yeah.
uh I started like planning out like how am I gonna get there, and how am I going to like expand it.
Yeah.
Mm.
So a lot of people like look at look at I'm not talking about only in Fiji, but
Yeah.
other streamers as well that we've talked like in New Zealand, Australia, in the US,
Mm.
that
Globally.
that have been following my journey. Like they think that I'm doing things like it's like improv to how do you say it? Like I'm doing things as they go, ad hoc, ad
Yeah.
hocly.
Or like with the flow.
Yeah, with the flow.
Okay.
They think that, but
You have it planned.
yeah, the
Oh.
thing is, I have it planned.
Plan. Yeah.
So the whole scheme of things, I already foresaw that, like, oh, during the pandemic, like streaming will
grow
be
from
a
it.
huge thing because
Yeah.
people are at home.
At home and they have
Yeah.
nothing
Yeah,
to do, and
but
they'll
but even during the pandemic, I already knew that it was gonna like slow down,
yeah.
and
After.
I need to like diversify before that happens.
Yeah.
So all those times, like I was like just walking through my plan.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I think that's another thing for content creators, like in Fiji, to like don't only look at things that are working and then continue that way.
Yeah.
But look ahead and continue to plan ahead.
Different other outcomes.
Exactly, because like I said, it's the bottom line is it's a business.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like,
Exactly.
you need to treat it like a business
Business.
model,
Yeah.
and like work towards it on sustainability, on how you can sustain it, how you can remain, like how can you survive it,
Yeah.
remain standing after all is done.
Done. All right. So, was PUBG the only game that you had interest in, or there was some other game that you considered to be a profession?
Yeah, like going back to my point,
Yeah.
like everything was planned.
Plan.
So
Yeah.
what I did was I looked at like um what is the most popular game.
Yeah.
Back then, Call of Duty hasn't like really like
Kicked off,
it came out,
Yeah.
but you know it
wasn't
was
that
yeah
Yeah. People
ongoing.
didn't consider Call of Duty Mobile as a Call of Duty game
Yeah.
right
because it was big, just because there were different fan base for mobiles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the
And I think most people were more focused on like the PC,
PC and the
games.
consoles.
exactly
Yeah. Then PUBG was the go-to mobile game everyone was playing.
portable and
right.
But
everything.
as over the years
Then
went
it
on
started to grow.
and it started to go.
Yeah, so basically what I did was I looked at the number of downloads, like what game is popping at at the point in time.
Yeah.
And then I looked at the different streaming platforms.
Yeah.
And looked at mobile gaming. And look at the looked at the category mobile gaming and see like which games like are popular, and then from there then I put in my interest as well, like which types of games am I interested in.
Yeah.
So out of all of that, then I like it was automatically like, oh, okay, set, and which was a good thing because I was already playing PUBG,
Yeah.
but then PUBG was the popular game at
Yeah,
that point
it
in time.
was. Yeah.
And
It,
then I was like, oh, okay, I'll stick with this. I'll
Yeah.
stream, PUBG.
PUBG had 1 billion downloads, right?
Yeah, they reached 1 billion
Billion
download
downloads.
way
Yeah.
back.
When
I think it 2020 no.
2019, it had 1 billion downloads, and COD still hasn't reached that much yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. Daniel.
Oh. So sorry. So you've played against. Okay, so this question is just to see, like, if you have come across any toxic players across through PUBG.
Oh
like, ever
yes,
since
yes, yes.
Eh? Like
Yeah, there are a lot
Fijian
of
based or
there are a lot of like toxicity in gaming.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
we all, it's a given to a point, like
Yeah.
that. If you play a certain game, especially where like
Voice chat is.
yeah, voice chat is enabled,
yeah.
and proximity chat as
Yeah.
well. Even before proximity chat, where you can just see your enemy, people are doing all sort of stuff.
Emotes and
Like
stuff.
no, I can't say the word.
No, it's
Yeah, so teabagging and all
Yeah,
of that.
yeah.
So all of those were already happening, but yeah, like definitely, and not only that, like for live streamers, you have the game that you have to deal with, and then you have to have the
Comments.
live audience that you have to deal with.
Yeah.
And people that are like always that are commenting, and people that are commenting on your contents that you put out. I was just talking to, before I came down, I was talking to like really, he's a really good player. He's a streamer as well.
Oh.
Ace Gaming. He's a Fijian.
Oh,
He's in Australia, but he's way more better than me.
Oh, no.
But yeah, so we were just chatting. He called me up, and then we were talking about how funny like some
Yeah,
of these
some of-
comments are.
Yeah.
Because
exactly.
like I was like I was in the US just for a couple of months, and then people were commenting and saying, oh, you've got really good ping, like really good
Yeah.
latency ms.
Well,
That's why you basically they're implying that's why you're good,
good.
and then I'm like, oh man. And then I'm back in Fiji and I'm playing on really
Fiji network.
yeah, Fiji network, which is considered bad,
Yeah.
if you compare it to other places around the world. And then people are saying, oh, it's because you're playing on your iPad.
Now it's the
Yes,
iPad.
So,
Now it's the iPad.
it's-
all of them
yeah.
have an excuse.
Yeah,
Excuse,
exactly.
They
yeah.
won't
Like,
see it as a good thing, but they'll have a negative
Yeah,
comment to
comment
everything.
to it.
Yeah. So
There are some cunning and ignorant people that
right.
will spoil your day.
Yeah. So like for me, I've been in the space like social media. I think we were talking that earlier that I used to manage the band, the gang.
The gang.
So yeah, we were the founding
Yeah.
members.
Nice.
I didn't play any instrument or I didn't sing.
Yeah.
So but we were a group of friends from church, and so when we started that, I told them, well, I don't know how to play or sing,
Sing.
so I'm gonna manage you guys. So yeah, I did that for 5 years. But like with that, because I was managing our social media presence and all other things,
Hmm.
that's where I started to get started to get experience or
The media side. I mean, social.
the social media side
Yeah.
and how toxic
Oh,
is,
yeah.
Yeah.
honestly,
because like when you, for example, the band, we were coming in like a new face, in the music industry, and
Yeah,
we were trying to do
especially in
things.
Fiji, eh? So,
Yeah, trying to do things differently, like just new stuff,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
we were doing it live, and we thought, oh, like this is good.
Hmm.
But then we look at the comment section,
Yeah.
there will be one person or
Oh yeah.
a
There's
couple of
always a
them.
person.
And then like that got me thinking, like, wait, what? And this like around 8-9 years ago, when we
Yeah.
were doing this. And then I was like, wait, I thought we were doing something good,
Yeah.
Like why? So that's when I first got my taste of like social media,
Yeah.
and how a lot of people have a lot of opinions, like different people have
Yeah.
different opinions.
Yeah.
So because of that, my experience from that, when I came into gaming, it was like
You
it
got
was
used to it.
yeah, it was a non-issue for me.
Hmm.
I troll back.
It is what it
It
is.
is what it is.
Most of
yeah.
my content, you'll see like some of my content, I'll be like, why did you say this?
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
actually me acting. It's
Yeah.
I wanted views. That's all.
Yeah.
We saw
I
the.
mean, you have to.
I saw the live TikTok live where you kill this guy and you were standing on him and you were laughing at him, and then you
emote.
just got on your bike and ran,
Yeah.
just went around the house, came back and killed his partner as well. Yeah. Okay. So moving on. So you have your PC built, right?
Yeah.
Could you tell us about it? And do you also have any other consoles that you use?
Oi, so first of all, I have a PS4.
Yep.
PS4 Pro. That one it's with my brother at the moment. I have a Switch
Yep.
OLED. I really love Switch.
Yeah.
Because initially I thought it was just the titles that you can play with Switch
Yeah.
were just like the for kids.
The
Oh,
cartoon.
Yeah. But then I realized later, wait, I can play FIFA on this. I can
Yeah.
play Fortnite.
Yeah.
And it was so cool because it's handheld and it's a powerful device as
Yeah,
well.
it's a very powerful device. Yeah.
And then you connect it with others. You can play. So now I have a Switch here. My fiance, she's American. She's in the US. She has a Switch as well.
Yeah.
So we normally like play against each other,
Yeah.
tennis and
Oh,
all that.
yeah.
Yeah.
nice.
So just I think yesterday, she called and the nephews were over. They wanted to
Play.
they wanted to play against me. So we were playing. So I really like the Switch. I'm not like you guys, I don't play a lot of titles.
No,
But
no.
in terms of my gaming PC, I've got two at the moment. One is here, the other one is in the US.
Yeah.
But the one in the US, it has 3080 NVIDIA 3080 RTX, 32 GB RAM.
Oof.
That
It's
runs smooth.
i7. It's an i7.
i7 is pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
i7, and yeah. What else do we talk about? I'm not really sure about the motherboard.
Yeah, so that's fine.
But
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, but it's an X. What do you call it? X, I forgot about it. But it's a X series.
oh,
Yeah.
Then-
So the one that I just recently built here in Fiji, it has a 3060. 3060, 32 GB as well. A RAM. Um, this one is a Ryzen system. So Ryzen 7.
yeah.
Yeah,
Ryzen
Ryzen is pretty good too.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good
So
GPU.
Ryzen 7 and few other things. B550 Pro motherboard and 850 power supply unit.
Ooh.
So that's what I have. Yeah.
So like, for the one, like you can talk about both. Like, but for the one in Fiji, how long did it take you to build?
That one it took me. That's a funny story. Like the PC you can build it in like a day.
Yeah.
Like half a day you can like
Yeah.
basically do the whole. So I completed that in one day, and then I connected to my monitor, turned it on. Nothing was coming on. And I was like, wait, what?
What did you do?
And then I realized, oh, I don't have a mouse and a keyboard because it's actually like that.
Yeah.
You have to connect the peripherals.
Oh yeah.
It
yeah.
will need to detect the
Mouse and the keyboard.
Yeah.
in order for you to like turn it on.
Oh, yeah.
But like I built a thing within like a few hours, like 3 hours or 4,
Yeah.
because I was live streaming as well. I would
Yeah.
have done it like way more quickly.
Yeah.
But so since I was streaming, I was tired and I was watching like YouTube.
Yeah.
All throughout that time, I didn't even turn the thing on. So I was watching YouTube. And then right at the very end, like it was in the evening again,
Yeah.
then I decided, let me, like it was
On
just right
it.
in front of me. So I turned it on. Then I realized, wait, I don't have the mouse and keyboard. So I stood up, came all the way to Damon
Yeah.
to DC. Bonwell was closed.
Oh.
And then because I need to know whether it's working or not,
Yeah.
because I just built it. Then Cyber was closed as well. So I looked through Facebook if anyone was selling a mouse and keyboard close by.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Couldn't find it.
Yeah, like the closest person said like Monday, and that was I forgot. That was on Saturday or Sunday, one of those days, Saturday, I think.
Yeah.
And then but I needed to know like whether
It
I
worked or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went back home and I was thinking, oh man, now I have to wait, and it was really bothering me.
Yeah.
And then I saw my controller, my PS5 controller was
Yeah.
lying there. Then the idea came to me, wait, let me just plug my controller, USB.
Yeah.
And then it picked it up as a peripheral.
Yeah.
So I turned it on and then it
It
came on.
worked. Yeah.
So that's how I knew, it's like
Working.
it's working first time.
Yeah. That was pretty smart with the controller.
Yeah. I was
Right.
really proud of myself.
Well, you have to be.
I was gonna do a TikTok on it. I
Yeah.
was recording the whole thing, and when I did that, I was like, wait, it actually worked. The footage is still in my phone.
Yeah.
I might do it one of these days. Basically, just to educate, because sometimes people might go through the same thing.
Yeah.
They don't know that you need to connect the mouse
and the
keyboard, because the thing won't even turn on. It's
Without
it's,
the
it's crazy.
yeah. Putting all that hardware and everything.
Yeah, and then
It needs a mouse and a keyboard to turn on. Why do I have all this hardware?
So what happens is like when you turn it on, the PC will come on,
Yeah.
but there will be no signal on the monitor. So that it will be like that.
Yeah.
One of my previous build, that's how I came to know of it. And I'm not really sure whether I saw it online or someone told me that's. So then when I plugged in the mouse and keyboard, then it turned on.
So was this your, like in Fiji, your first build, or the one in?
The one in the US, that was a pre-built. I bought it after. So.
Nice.
Because normally in Fiji, I always like ask some of my friends to help me with it.
Yeah.
But only this time around, the guy that always like helped me with it wasn't available, so I had to do it.
Do it yourself.
The only reason I get someone else to build it with
Yeah.
me is because they will do a better job.
Yeah.
Because for me, I know how to do it.
Yeah.
Like
But
right
still,
now, I just need everything connected.
yeah.
As soon as everything is connected, if it's on, I'll start gaming
Yeah.
and start streaming, and it'll be open like that. Like this one, the one that I have right now is open.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I did like cable manage it for this one.
Yeah.
I did cable manage it. I just need to close
Nice.
it. But
What do you think? The pre-build is better, or you building it yourself with a friend is better?
it depends on some pre-builds are really good.
Good. Yeah.
Some pre-builds are really good. But we don't have those like those. That one in the US, it's called I buy power. So basically, they make pre-builds
Pre-build
like
PC.
it's they mass produce it,
Yeah.
and like it comes in a like box and everything in their own.
Oh.
So, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like a pre-built,
Yeah.
but it's like a finished product.
Yeah,
Product,
finished
yeah.
product. So like
Why crazy?
a company buys the items from other places, but then builds it
Yeah,
and then
they
sells it their own, or is
Ye-
it they have their own piece?
so well, basically they do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They build it.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is that like for other normally like you order and then you customize it and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
Like
yeah.
from different
yeah, like
places.
for them they already have like this
They are-
line.
Yeah.
This line here will have this case, this is and like they ship it to you. I don't really know how to explain it,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah,
just
I
a
get
bit
it, I
it's
get
just a bit different from the others.
Others, yeah.
So they are the one of the very few that mass produce like that.
Yeah, the PC,
Yeah,
pre-built
the-
PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I heard that they ship it like everywhere. I'm not sure if they can ship it to Fiji,
Yeah.
but they've got some really good specs as well.
Yeah.
I saw them on YouTube, and then I went through like the reviews.
Yeah.
People were reviewing, and then they were saying, hey, like these guys actually use some really cool,
Yeah.
some really like good components.
Yeah.
And I went and checked them out. But I had some components as well from Fiji, so I swapped them like my
I mean, better than using it than buying a whole new one.
yeah.
Anyways. So one of your recent, I mean, it's recent for me, but one of your TikTok videos, I saw that you have a Pixel 7 Pro.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I saw you unpacking it, everything, and the features, especially the specs, was awesome. The question I have for that is, do you play PUBG or any other game?
My Pixel 7 is not for PUBG.
Not for
Not for PUBG?
Yes. So I bought it for content creation.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
So that one, I edit my videos on it.
Mm.
So I like specifically got that for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have gotten an iPhone, but not rich.
No,
Yeah, expensive. We are budget gamers.
Yeah,
We are budget
we
gamers.
understand the
Yeah.
struggle.
Yeah. So my Pixel 7 is basically shooting content and
Yeah.
editing them.
Yeah, that's
on-
nice.
on
I
it.
I was looking through the specs and like Pixel 7 Pro. Wow, they are really good. And plus the what was it? The editing thing you said it was in the camera.
Oh yeah,
Like,
you can remove
yeah.
that's crazy, man.
Man, I was like,
Yeah.
watching, I'm like, oh, it's already selected. You can just pick whichever
Yeah.
person or object you want to remove. I'm
That's
like, our phones also have it, but we have to manually
Yeah,
Circle
yeah,
it, yeah. When I saw that TikTok, and then I like, you can do that, and then I went back to my my phone, which is a A73.
Yeah.
I went back and checked. Oh, I also have object eraser, but it's a different one. Oh, cool! Learn new things every day.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, it's a really good phone.
mm.
It's funny. I came back, and then I came back, and when I reached LA, one of my friend met me there. He's like we met through PUBG,
Yeah.
and he was taking me around. He also had a Pixel 7.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm not really sure whether he bought it because he saw my video.
Yeah.
So then I reached Fiji, and then another gamer friend invited me over for like grog.
Yeah.
And then I noticed he also had the
Same.
That
See,
was funny.
you have inspired everyone else to
Yeah.
buy that. Very soon, my phone might change.
But I do have the game in it.
Yeah.
I have the game in it, but it has a different account signed into it.
Oh,
So I use the Pixel 7 for running custom games, custom
Oh.
rooms,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
custom lobbies.
Mm.
So I will run it from there, and then I'll use my tablet to spectate.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so yeah, basically
It's a
that's what
smart
it is.
way.
I have a question I've been waiting to ask. How was the Billie Eilish concert?
Hey.
Which you were featured on.
Where you were featured on. It was really
Those are, that was funny.
yeah, it was really.
But for a moment, it really like got me
Got
because I
like-
was like watching the video and like, wait, you're featured, and then
Yeah, then he
I'm like,
posted,
wait, what?
and he posted like, "Hey, did you see? Then Page was on Billie Eilish's content."
No.
I'm like, "What?" And he played it, and then we saw what.
Like,
It was really funny, man.
Yeah. But those are from CapCut, eh?
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
also did a video. on that.
Yeah.
So
It's
you-
CapCut templates.
like
Yeah.
templates. Yeah.
It's
I'll have to download it soon.
yeah, a
Like
lot
some
of-
editing, yeah.
a lot of people. Yeah, I think.
I think the TikTok edits are done
Yeah,
in
mostly from those two.
in that in the pep
Cap,
cap
CapCut.
cut.
CapCut, yeah.
I think
So basically, like, yeah, you'll see it. Like if you are watching, like for that one,
Yeah.
I was scrolling through, and then like I saw a video of a guy
yeah,
who did the same thing.
same thing.
Mm.
I was like, wait, can't be, because he was just doing something in his kitchen. and
Yeah.
He looked over, and then everyone was
Okay.
looking at, and I was like, wait, did this really happen?
Yeah.
And then I looked to the bottom. You'll see it on the bottom
Yeah,
left.
it's
like
the
a link,
watermark,
another
yeah.
link.
Yeah, so you'll see that there's you can actually click on it.
Yeah.
Mm.
When you click on it, it'll take you to the template.
Template.
So when you're in the template, you just
can
have
do
to
the same
add.
video.
You just have to add whatever
Video.
it
like,
will
fit
specify.
in.
It.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
like it'll say like video slot, photo slot,
yeah.
whatever. And then you can adjust where the video for the video. Like
yeah.
so. Yeah. No, to whoever who is listening.
Yeah.
That's basically how we do
Do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yes, if you do believe, then yes,
Yes, he was there. He was there. We can confirm. Yes.
Next question. So like you have already mentioned that you have played Modern Warfare, Warzone.
Yeah.
Despite that you said still you have the major content on PUBG, but
Right.
like how was your experience in Warzone? Like when you
I really I really like the game.
started?
Yeah.
There are a lot of the game is easily like infiltrate. Like there are a lot of hackers.
Yeah.
in the game.
Oh yeah.
But for the most part, I really like the Call of Duty franchise. Like
Mm.
it's and especially like Call of Duty Warzone, they just the way that they created that game is just like spot on. Eh?
the
Yeah.
mechanics and everything
Yeah, I really love playing Call of
Warzone.
Duty Warzone. Even like if I don't get any
Kills.
elimination or
Yeah.
anything like
Yeah.
that, I still love like running around doing this
Honestly,
and that.
like every control is awesome there. I mean, I tried it on my PS4, and this was like 3 or 2 years back. So I downloaded it. It took me 150 GB, like Fijian data.
That's
to-
another. That's
yeah,
another
like-
reason why I don't really.
And
Honestly, man.
when you see when you load up your game, internet connected, and you see Modern Warfare 2 update.
Update. Oh man.
Oh, sorry.
Right.
That was the second update. The first update, I think it was a promotion or something, but I got
Yeah.
it for 50 GB. So I updated. I
Oh.
installed the whole game for 50 GB. I played Warzone for like straight on 3 days. Like straight on, just playing it every night, just playing it. Even though I didn't win, but like
Yeah.
boy, there was a time like when I was even on the parachute,
And
I got
died.
sniped.
Oh.
I'm like, let me land, man. I'm like,
That's my favorite, like sniping in
yeah.
Warzone.
Yeah.
Because mouse and keyboard. Eh?
Oh,
I play on mouse and keyboard,
oh.
so.
Yeah, it was.
But I always want to play on control.
Yeah.
I don't know how to play.
No,
Yeah.
it's very challenging. I tell you, like I mean, the joystick like movement, and then you have to aim steady, like
Right.
because your finger placement will be like moving at that time, but you have to really steady it. But some gamers, I think they use aim aimbot, aimbot,
Cronus.
Aimbot.
aimbot.
Aimbot
Oh
is a
yeah,
hack.
Yeah,
Aimbot is a
aimbot.
hack.
yeah, but there is also an enable aimbot, like so when
In the game.
yeah, in the game.
In the game, yeah.
So when it comes closer to the body,
Oh, aim assist. Aim assist.
Aim
aim
assist.
assist. Sorry,
Yeah.
aim assist, not
Aim assist,
aimbot. Aim assist. So like closer to the body, it'll just
Yeah.
slightly just go there.
Yeah.
That's
So,
why a lot of like even like the top streamers and
They
gamers
get one shot, one
they
kill.
use controls.
Control.
Mm.
Yeah.
They plug the controllers to the
Yeah.
they game on PC, but they're using control because
yeah.
of that. Aim assist is crazy on.
Yeah. So that was my experience on Warzone. Like for a solid 3 days, I played. The fourth day, there was an update. It was 150. I was feeling the pain in myself, and then like still thinking like, okay, maybe one more time. I
Yeah.
like got somehow I got 150 GB, updated the game, played it for another 2 days because like I didn't have time for like a
Right,
whole
right.
month. So I think the seasons are like every 2 months or 1 month.
Maybe 2 months.
2 months,
Yeah.
So like yeah, within 2 months I played it like 4 or 5 times. Played it, and then the season changed, and the second update was like 200. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just back down on this.
Yeah, the updates are very crazy. Right?
Yeah.
So-
Even it's and that's what we were talking about, like it make when before this, and I was saying when I was there in the US,
Yeah.
everything makes sense.
Sense. Yeah.
One of them is
The
like
internet.
the updates.
Updates. Yeah.
So when I was there, my download speed was that my plan is 1000
Yeah.
1000 Mbps
Ooh.
down. Yeah. So
Oh my goodness.
if but because there are a lot of things connected to the internet, if I do a speed test, it'll be around 800 to 900.
Yeah.
And like I said, it makes sense now, like how they're pushing out those big because there you just download it within like minutes,
Yeah.
Oh.
and like we can be playing, and then someone will say, oh, we got there's a new
Update.
update, so we'll get off the game
Update.
and then just
fast kind.
update first kind and then come back.
Mm.
But I can't do that in
In
Fiji.
oh, I remember when God of War Ragnarok came out.
Right.
It was 75 90
The-
GB,
The digital copy.
the digital
Oh,
copy
yeah.
to install,
Oh.
Hmm.
and it took me a week. So a whole week, I didn't even play it. I just downloaded the game,
Right.
and the next week and then I finished the game in a week. I downloaded it in a week, and the next week I finished it. Like 90 GB just went down the drain. But it was a hella good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, God of War Ragnarok was the best game.
Crazy, man.
We'll take a break
Yes.
for a minute for 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes. We'll take a break, and then we'll get back with that. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned to Radio to Level Up. Thank you.